I was 24 when I had my first heart attack. In 2011, I worked for a couple of different data centers, and I had a really stressful job that involved some crazy hours, and eventually my mental health started taking kind of a spiral down basically from that. I was rushed to HCMC, and it was a 2-day ordeal. The weeks after, they had noted that my resting blood pressure was like 165/90 or something insanely high. So I jumped ship and worked for another company where things were way better, off to a great start. And I think the work started piling up intentionally, just to kind of get me out of there after a company merger. So basically every single project in the metro was aimed at my plate to try and squeeze me out. And so at a certain point, I just couldn't handle it. But at the time, I didn't really think that there was anything. I just thought it was me, right? There's something wrong with me, and I need to just suck it up, right? Because nobody was talking about this. And you wouldn't want to mention this to an employer, right? So I did, actually, and the next day I got fired. When you put that much emotional empathy into a job, and in less than an hour it just gets taken away from you and you're told, that you're worthless, everything just starts spiraling from there, basically. So I had what was later described as agoraphobia, an advanced state of agoraphobia where I wasn't able to leave my house. And I would black out, I would pass out just trying to leave my house, just walking across the street. I would literally pass out. It was that bad. So I got passed around a few different psychologists, therapists, doctors. My survival instincts had to kick in. I had to move on. So I did baby steps. I started a company in my house because I couldn't leave. And it gave me the confidence eventually to reestablish my esteem, my self-worth. And then slowly started going back into work, just going through the motions. There wasn't any magic cure to this. It was literally just an everyday taking a little bit of a step further and conditioning myself to say that I can do it. 6 months ago, I even got an even better opportunity with a company that kind of spontaneously offered what I envision as like my last checkpoint. It's amazing. We're heading to Africa, to Tanzania. When this trip was announced, when this opportunity was presented to me, there wasn't even a second hesitation in me to say like, yes, I'm gonna do this, right? Like, I got this. This message is for those who are either in this situation currently, with having panic disorder and agoraphobia and these insane, dark experiences, is take it one day at a time and really fully believe that it will get better, because honestly, it does. It truly does.